Damn it. I spelled it wrong. Hold on. Gotta get up and try. How is everybody? Hello. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Happy Saturday. I didn't even know it was Saturday. I'm the worst. Hello, Tammy, Donna, Jocelyn, Lori, Kay, Chase, Sheila, Abigail, Sandra, Linda, Jamie, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you. Okay. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Jill. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I was just trying to figure out how to share because I'm the worst at it. So, this one? Okay. I'm trying to figure this out. I don't know why Facebook's got me on this damn. I don't know, whatever. Hi, Adriana. Thank you. I did nothing to it. It's towel dried. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Your hair looks beautiful too, Tracy. I love it. I'm just trying to stop popping. I'm just trying to share. Take a moment to share out. I appreciate you. If you would like to get a free reading tonight, in order to qualify for that, you need to share 3 times to public places so you get a share badge next to your name. Isn't that amazing? I think it's awesome. I guess I kind of like the way you play. Okay. Let's get this linked up here. I was getting kind of used to being somewhere. Give me just, I feel like I'm unprepared. Thank you, Donna. I am going to make a list. This is all free readings tonight. Please share out. Get as many people as you can in here. I appreciate you. Hi, Sheldon. Happy Saturday. I thought it was Sunday all day. All gosh darn day. Like, what is even wrong with me? I guess I had a big couple of days. You know him. I let my guard down. I was getting kind of used to being somewhere. Trying to close my eyes, but it hurts sometimes. I fall into something come back around. My days tonight. I'm here to get through it all right, let's see now. We are going to put this here. Hi, Stephanie. Okay, now that I've got everything shared, I can see who shares and who doesn't share. Thursday and Friday. That's what I'm saying, Sheldon. It was just weird. I had things during the week and it just threw me off, I guess. I kept thinking today was Sunday. The readings tonight are free, Janice. You need to share out 3 times to qualify for the readings tonight. Got the spirit itches. Okay. I'm not doing paid readings tonight because when I'm tired, I'm going to stop. So we'll just do what's free and easy. Okay. Abigail wanted to know. Hi, Aldo. Hey, if you're on YouTube, give the channel a like and subscribe. I appreciate you. We are live streaming to Facebook and YouTube. Abigail wanted to know about her relationship with her baby daddy. Is that correct, Abigail? Hello, Anita. How are you? You thought today was Friday? I think everybody's confused. It's not just me. That makes me feel better. Okay, we got some things here. Okay, it looks like to me that you, one of you is very jealous, your biological father. I'm confused. What about your biological father? All right, let's get some different cards here because what was the question? Write the question. May I have some insight about my relationship with your biological father? Okay, those cards did resonate, but let me get new ones since I already put those back. Hi, Chloe. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to make a list as soon as I finish this. Yes. Okay, so I feel like there's some issues here between you and your dad about trusting each other. I don't think you trust, or it feels like somebody wants to have a better relationship, but they know that you can't go back. It seems like things have happened between you two that it just you can't go back is what I keep hearing. And I think that that maybe you just don't need to try and fix what's broken because it doesn't feel like it can be fixed, if that makes sense. I only have one public group that I can share on. You can also share in Messenger, okay? You can share on your public wall. That's 3 different places. Hi, Jill. It just feels like you've been holding on to something in the past and mourning the loss of something, but it just doesn't feel like that it's supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be a close relationship, okay? All right, we're going to make a list now. Yes, it wasn't supposed to be, my darling. Okay, so we did, yes, absolutely. Well, thank you, Chloe. Appreciate you, honey bun. I'm going to put you on the list. Okay, I want y'all to think of a question for me. Let's see, I just did. Jocelyn wants to know if I see her and her husband buying a house soon. Jocelyn, I will answer your question. Okay, and who did I just do? Jocelyn, you don't have to spam. I saw your question, honey. I saw your question. All right, we just did Abigail. So you said it wasn't supposed to be a close relationship. Yes, that's what I said. Abigail. I feel like you both have regrets, but I don't think it's supposed to be a close relationship. All right. Aldo, what about now? What can I have about me and Alicia currently? Aldo wants to know about him and Alicia. I'm going to put you on the list. Okay. I'm doing them in the order that I write them down. So if I'm pulled to your question, I will do it. Okay. You're welcome so much. Okay. Jocelyn wants to know about a house, or her and her husband getting a house. first card we have is the money card. And we're worried about money. Yeah, we're definitely worried about money. And I feel like this might be an issue here, like a down payment amount or something like this. I feel like it's a very difficult market right now for buyers. And I think the down payment is going to be the issue for you. Hi, Maria. But I feel like your husband might be able to get a loan or some kind of beneficial payment from somebody. So it's like you need a larger down payment for the house that you're going to end up getting. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. You need a larger down payment. So I think you need to work on that. Perhaps getting like a private loan or something. Laura, who is Cynthia? Chloe wants to know about her and her fiance getting their own apartment. Okay, we did that question. We did this question. All right, Chloe wants to know about her and her apartment. If you have a question, please post your question. I'm answering who I am drawn to. I think your fiance has really got this on his mind. I feel like there's definitely some cramped space going on here. Absolutely, Donna. I'm going to put you on the list. Think about a question that you want answered, okay? Yes, your fiance definitely wants a new apartment, definitely wants privacy. More privacy is what I'm hearing with you. Oh, yeah, look. We have the lovers here coming up, the lover and his sweetheart, and the desire card. Okay, so this is definitely on his mind all the time. So he's trying to make it happen. All right, Chloe. I feel like it would be a good thing for you because I feel like it's definitely cramping your style. It's cramping, I don't know, it feels like it's cramping your style. All right. So I would say it really does. Yes. That's what you were thinking. Yeah, it's really cramping your style. And I feel like it's kind of put a kink in the timeline that you're trying to work towards right now. You do need some more money here. I feel like there's going to be a lot of unexpected expenses as far as your apartment's concerned. Don't forget, you need first, last, and security deposit. And you need to be able to pay for your electric deposit, your water, and all this. So make sure you factor all of that in before you try to find an apartment. Because I feel like between the two of you, you have the ability to afford to live on your own. I don't think you've factored in all the expenses per se. Just, yeah, if you have time, please. I had a dream that I think came from my mom, and it gave me a message about number 450. Anyway, this can be clarified or some guidance given. I also wanted to share that the other day, a picture fell off my fridge. And there's a picture of my mom and dad when we went to Vegas, and she was waving with a smile at me that day. That's wonderful. Let me get the angel number book for you, my love. Let's see what the 450 represents, okay? 450. God and Archangel Michael are supporting you as you face fears, challenges, and setbacks. Know you are safe. So your mom wants you also to know that she's watching you from the other side. How lovely is that? Of course, we know that, right? Because you did my mentoring program and you know how it all works. But I do feel like they are trying to let you know that this loss that you've suffered, even though you might have felt like you were prepared for it in some way, that it is going to bring up some things about attachment and losing family for you and your son, and they want you to know that they're with you through this difficult time. Okay. All right. So moving on, we're going to do Aldo. Please tell me your question, Aldo. You're both starting jobs. Okay. I know houses like to have a letter of reference. And so it might be a couple months before you could do that, because you have to have a job for like 2 or 3 months unless you had jobs already. They want consistency. They want to know that you're not going to flake out. You know what I mean? Okay. If you would like a reading tonight, please share out. You get a share badge next to your name. Please share out. You get a share badge next to your name if you want to qualify for a reading tonight. You need to share at least 3 times to public places in order to get your share badge. That was almost cold. I don't know, Jill. Maybe it's because they're private groups, because I know private groups sometimes don't approve the shares. So they don't count until they're actually like shared into the groups, you know? I think that's why. Donna, your flag shows up and your anniversary badge that you've been watching me for more than a year. Okay, Karen, I will put you on the list. Karen, think of a name. I'm sorry, that's not what I meant to say. Karen, think of a question that you want answered. What's coming up with me and Alicia, currently separated? What is coming up between Aldo and Alicia? Man, these cards are flying out for you, honey. Oh, that could be it, Jill. It could be. Come on, give me one more. I think you're going to hear from her, okay? I feel like she's going to start really missing you, and she's gonna communicate that to you, and everything is gonna even itself out, and I think you'll get back together, okay? Because I feel like right now she's all fine and good, but as time goes by, she's going to start realizing how much she misses you in her life, and she's going to communicate with you. So just something to look forward to for yourself, hon. Okay. Yours doesn't show that you shared. Yeah, it has to be to public places. Yeah. Yeah, they have to accept it. Yeah. Overly emotional. Okay. Karen, overly emotional. I know the answer to that, and I will tell you when it's your turn. We are going to do Donna next, and then it will be your turn. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I will share that with you. Donna, what is your question? Yes, she is healing. You're absolutely right. And as time goes by, she will continue to heal, and then she will communicate with you. I had the communication card and I had the fortune card, so I feel like it will be good news. Okay. Hi, Debbie. I'm wonderful. How are you? Hi, Glenna. Welcome. Welcome to the show. If you would like to participate tonight and get a free reading, please share out a minimum of 3 times to public groups in order to get a share badge next to your name. Having a CAT scan done soon to check my lungs. And I wanted to know how that's going to turn out, or can you tell me if my husband is going to be staying where he is? All right, let's ask the health question. I'm just trying to validate what I saw. You know me. I do think your husband is going to stay where he is. Okay. Definitely feel like he's going to stay where he is. Yeah. I'm sorry, my love. I know that's not what you want to hear. But he is going to be staying there. I also feel like there's going to be something on your left lung that is slightly concerning. It's the very bottom of your lung. What I'm going to do, Donna, okay, because I'm sick and tired of this happening to you. I truly, truly am. I'm just going to send all of the healing that I can muster for you tonight, because I am tired of you going through this. You have done, you've been through so much, with your vision problems and with your lung cancer that you've already had. And I just don't want this. I don't think it's right for you to experience this anymore. There is a lot going on with your heart chakra. Okay. And I feel like because your heart is so hurt right now with everything that's going on with your husband, I'm feeling a lot going on with your throat as well. This is definitely causing some issues with your lungs. Okay. Because your lungs are part of the heart chakra. Okay. I really would like you to get some green fluoride. Okay. Definitely get some green fluoride. And I want you to spend a few minutes, 15 or 20 minutes, just laying down, like just placing that green fluoride on your chest. Okay. I need you to do that for me. I just don't want this anymore. So by the good of all that is holy in this world, the lovely light of all that reside within us, I call upon all of you to share your lovely light with me. And I can spread that into Donna and clear out all these shadows that are lingering in her heart space, because she's just a beautiful soul and she doesn't need to go through this anymore. And so it is. All right. I love you, Donna. Please drink plenty of water tomorrow when you wake up, because I'm going to be doing an extraordinary amount of healing on you tonight. Okay. It's going to be a lot. So if you feel like poop when you wake up in the morning, that's just the garbage clearing out. I'm going to do everything I can. Okay. All right. Karen wanted to know something about being emotional. Her question was, I've been overly emotional lately. Any reasons why? I can't figure it out. All right, Karen. First of all, we are moving from we're moving from one reality into another. So we're moving from the 3D reality where it's all about the physical existence and all about your physical manifestation and things that you're creating physically in your 3D world. And we're moving into a 4th/5th dimensional reality, which is more about what you feel. And so everybody right now is honestly going through this excessively emotional roller coaster kind of ride, because yes, we've been and men especially, poor things, are really a little worse for the wear because they're not used to feeling everything that they're feeling. Well, we are already used to feeling things, and we're going through it too. I am right there with you, sister. On top of the fact that we had a full moon last night / early this morning, and so I know that it's been a lot right now. Please just be patient with yourself. And if you need to cry, let it out, because there's a lot of stuff that's being purged right now. Also, a lot of ancient injuries to your soul, so to speak, because your physical vessel is the connection between your physical and non-physical body. And so anything that needs to be cleared out energetically is going to go through the process of your physical body. All right. Ailments, aches and pains, emotions. There is a lot of purging going on right now. So just please be patient with yourself. Okay. To answer your question, it's not you. Don't take it personal. There's so many different aspects and explanations that I can give you right now that are all equally valid for why you're feeling so emotional. Okay. All right, Donna. Okay. Wonderful. My wonderful son, as far as my husband goes. That's exactly the answer I needed to hear. And yes, we'll find out soon. And the left lobe, the lower lobe, is the one I had trouble with before. So I can't thank you enough. You've always helped me through. I love you very much. I love you too, darling. You're the sweetest thing ever. And that's exactly where I was seeing it. I feel like, honestly, it just looks to me like there's some scarring there. And then it looks like there might be something that's like trying to grow there. And it looks very small, but I'm going to kick its ass. All right. I'm going to seriously kick its ass tonight, because this is garbage and I just don't want this anymore. This is, we all have to go through these things, but you have been through this so many times right now, and you have had such a difficult last couple of years. And I say enough. I say enough, no more. Quit with the bullshit, enough. But absolutely, please get you that green fluorite and hold it over your heart space, okay? You're welcome. Okay, Flora wants to know if his craft job, if he can do it full time. Absolutely, Donna. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help people, right? I got to stop being upset about that. Because sometimes I get tired and people still want my help. And I'm like, I'm tired. Give me a break. I'm okay today, though. You're welcome, Karen. I hope that answer helps you. Okay, I do feel like it's going to take a little bit of time for this to be financially stable and successful for you. Okay. Hi, Virginia. It's good to see you too, dear. But I do feel like you need to be very cautious about who you trust as far as your business is concerned. I feel like you're going to have quite a few ups and downs with this. And I don't think you need to put all your eggs in one basket at this time, Flora. Okay, it's going to take a little bit of time. I feel like you're going to need to invest more time. That sounds magical. Hi, Lacey. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I had this strangest headache earlier. I feel like I got hit in the head, like right here. It feels like I got hit in my head by something. It's actually not that bad anymore. I put some peppermint oil on it because I was like, you know how like when you bunk your head and it's really tender? That's how my head feels. And I'm just like, what the hell? I didn't hit my head on anything. And it's just a little spot. They probably put some kind of implant in me, some kind of etheric implant in me when I was sleeping. I already ran selenite all over myself. So I'm not worried about it, but it's still sore. You know how it is sometimes. Everyone's like, what? What kind of what? Linda, am I going to feel better soon after the hospital? Okay, I think this is going to take quite a bit of time, Linda. I feel like this is going to be a lingering issue with you, and it's really got a lot to do with has a lot to do with your mental state right now. Okay, and because I feel you're so down and depressed about this, is that what it means? I get that a lot. Also, yes, absolutely. Yes, Jill. I get these weird, very strange, like little aches and pains all over the place. And I know that they're just implants and, tracking devices, things of that nature. But I don't stress that. Oh, Glenna, honey, it's been all day long, like all day long. I'm just like, it was actually yesterday that I noticed it last night. I'm like, what the hell happened to my head right here? I don't even know. And it's just been real sore all day. So, Lacey says I went to the ER last week for migraine and they gave me an injection that made me sleep for like 20 hours. Holy crap. That's a long nap. You feel it when you brush your hair? Take some selenite. See, I've got a selenite tower right here. Just take some selenite and just rub it all over you. What I did was I took a shower and I cleared off anything out of my aura, and then I came out and I ran the selenite all over me. So you can do that. There's lots of different things you can do. Virginia wants to know. I know, that's a good nap right there. Could you imagine how bad you would have to pee when you wake up from that? Like, I feel like I don't think I could ever sleep that long. I feel like I would wake up like sore as hell, just from your muscles. Just like, could you imagine going to sleep for 20 hours and not moving at all? Could you imagine? That would be so weird. Sheesh. Okay, Virginia wants to know. Getting tired. Am I ever going to meet my soulmate, Virginia? Virginia, would you like to know if I'm ever going to meet my soulmate? Let me tell you what I've determined for myself. I've been given this message several times for myself. I don't think that I'm going to have a soulmate in this life because it just feels like it feels wrong. I don't know. It just feels wrong somehow that I'm not going to have that perfect person for me. I don't think I'm supposed to. And does that mean I'm going to spend the rest of my life alone? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because I'm on like a learning mission, I'm learning and I'm helping people heal and grow and be better versions of themselves. And so every time that I help somebody open their heart, it kind of opens my heart a little bit more, if that makes sense. I don't feel like I'm ever going to have a perfect person for me. But I know that every relationship, every person that I meet offers me something that will help me be more in alignment with my true soul identity. The cards that I have for you are talking about your journey and your desire to be with somebody who loves you unconditionally and appreciates you unconditionally. Debbie, that's what I'm talking about. I have to go right before I go to bed and right when I wake up in the morning, because it's like, whew, that bladder, I'll tell you what. But I feel like if you can possibly stop putting all of your eggs into that basket of not feeling whole without a partner kind of a thing, I think that you'll find yourself a lot closer to where you want to be. And that's finding a partner that complements you, a complementary soul. Okay. Fred! Fred! Hi, Brienne. How are you? How is everybody? How are y'all doing? Come on in. Come on in. Cheryl. What do we got for Cheryl? I think so too, Fred. I feel like some people are just meant to be loners. What card do we have for Cheryl? I don't want to pop out here. Let's see. This one? Oh my God, Brienne. I would be completely exhausted around all that high vibrational energy. Oh my goodness. All those little ones running around having so much fun. Talk about tapping you out when you get home. You need a nice salt bath, honey. Take a salt bath. Recharge your batteries. Okay, Cheryl, I feel like you're going to be hearing some good news soon. I feel like there's going to be some great fortune coming your way, Cheryl. So be on the lookout for that. It might even be in the form of somebody that you love, or somebody that you have a good, loving relationship with is going to be giving you some good news. Man, Brienne, I'm exhausted just reading that. Oh my gosh, you haven't even, oh man, you're putting in a long one. I'm tired just thinking about it. Jill says I'm 50, headed to 51 in 2 months. Freaking bladder wakes me up. Yes. Isn't that crazy? I swear. The older you get, the smaller your bladder is, I feel. Why is that? I don't even know. It's crazy. You're welcome, Cheryl. You're welcome. Okay, Jennifer Beckham. What do we got for Jennifer Beckham? Jennifer, we've got some spirit guides here for you. What message do we need to give Jennifer? Jennifer. Jennifer, I see here that you've been struggling with the loss of a loved one. I'm sorry, I just dropped like half my deck. You've been struggling with the loss of a loved one. I feel like you've had this person on your mind quite a bit. I'm not sure what the relationship is to you. This feels like a male that you've been and this constant thinking about this constant state of sadness and loss is really putting you in a place where you're not, where I don't know, it almost feels like you're falling behind. And I feel like it's like going through the different stages of grief. Okay. You have to, it feels like you're approaching the anger stage. Someone that you lost, someone or something that you lost. Now, it could just be losing a relationship, losing somebody that was very important to you. It could be a love relationship. It could be an actual family member that passed away or a loved one that passed away. But it feels like that we've been kind of really deep into this grieving process for a while now. And what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing that we're starting to get maybe irritated but I want to reiterate again that it's the grieving process and you have to allow yourself the time and space that you need to heal. Okay. I'm not sure what this is about, but it just feels like there's a male involved. So I'm not sure if this is a loved one or a relationship that you're no longer in. All right. What do we have for Miss Brienne? Your dad? Yeah, it looked like a male to me. And it feels like just the stages of grief. Okay. And I feel like you're going to be approaching the anger stage here. Just to be aware of that, be aware of how you're feeling and what you're going through. Okay. Brienne. It looks to me like you're welcome, Jennifer. It looks to me like the destruction of your last romantic relationship has put you on a path of spiritual awakening. Okay, I know that everybody helps us in our journey of spiritual awakening, but this one kind of really shoved you into it and made you realize how important honesty and fidelity and commitment is to you, because it really feels to me like you value commitment more than anything, and trustworthiness and things of this nature. And so you've honestly, like, your naivety has gone out the window. You're no longer, foolishly trusting people and allowing them to just tell you who they are. It's almost like they have to show you now. And this is all because of this last romantic relationship that you were in. So I'm grateful for that. Hi, Debbie. Lacey. Did I do a reading for you, Lacey? Jamie, I got you written down. Lacey. Jamie, I got you written down. How's it going, Debbie? My last relationship has really made me blunt. I feel like anyone I put my trust in needs to prove to me why I should give them my time. That's exactly what I was seeing. It feels like you're no longer just naively trust people and what they tell you. It's like they have to prove, right? Jamie, please share out 3 times to get a share badge, and I'll put you on the list. Where did I just see that? You're welcome, my love. All right, Lacey. What do we got for Lacey? Glenna, please share 3 times to get a share badge next to your name. I'll put you on the list. Please have your question ready. Once you get your share badge, I'll answer your question. You're welcome. Please share 3 times to a public place if you would like to get on the list. Lacey, are you in a relationship? You're married. Okay. I feel like your husband is going through a period here where I don't know if they're not communicating as often with you, or the relationship is shifting into like a different dynamic. It feels like one of you are very distracted. It almost feels like, I don't know. I almost want to say it's almost like your husband's having like a spiritual awakening. It almost feels like he's been getting messages. That's what the cards have pictures on them, but I'm like receiving information that's like, it feels like he's going through like a spiritual awakening. I don't know if he's been questioning things a lot, or questioning his reality a lot lately, or what it is, but it feels to me like he's always thinking, and he's always like, there's a lot going on inside that man's head. Okay. There's a lot going on. But it's a good thing. I don't feel like it's a bad thing, but I do feel like Spirit is trying to communicate with him. I feel like he's been getting a lot of different perspectives lately. Like his own personal perspective has been shifting and changing. And I honestly, I think it's a good thing. He just shared a dream with you. Okay. Yes. Spirit is communicating with him. Okay. They are definitely giving him messages. All right. Feel free to donate to my Facebook if you like. I appreciate you. I will be live tomorrow at about 7 p.m. to do some more readings. We'll be doing spirit messages tomorrow night. And then Monday we'll be doing medical scans. Okay. Jamie, did you get the share badge next to your name? He's definitely hearing a lot of things, okay? And if you're saying he hasn't been mentally well for a long time, then you might want to look into fine-tuning that receiver, because sometimes a lot of the time. Schizophrenia and mental disorders are just part of energy and spiritual awakening. Okay? So don't get it twisted. All right, Jamie, what is your question? Oh, that's a really good dream, Laura. That is a really good dream. She misses you just as much as you miss her. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Hi, Tawny. Physically, he hasn't been well. Physical manifestations of dis-ease and illness come, like I said, everything that comes out through the etheric body has to eventually come out through the physical body to be released. What shall I do with the messages that I'm receiving? Are they meant for me or for me to share? All right. So what I'm seeing here for you as far as the messages that you're receiving, I feel like you need to have better discernment about the messages you're receiving. Oh my gosh, Tawny, no way. Holy cow, how'd you manage that one? I'm doing good, Kathy. Thank you so much. So here's the thing, Jamie. Sometimes when people start receiving messages, they make assumptions or they hear that it's, a spirit guide or, the messenger that they're hearing will tell them, I'm an angel or whatever. Now there's no universal law that states that a negative or mischievous, let's call it, energy cannot say that they're an angel or a spirit guide. There's no law against those lower vibrations lying to you. So when I say you need to use discernment, that means you need to try to figure out and determine whether or not these messengers are actually giving you messages that are for your best well-being. Okay? Because sometimes they're not. So are you supposed to be sharing them? Would the message create an energy of fear? Would the message create any type of negative reaction to anyone that you would share it with? Okay. So that's kind of like what I'm being told to tell you. Sometimes it's not always what it appears. And sometimes when you do start receiving messages, people make assumptions that they are higher vibrational, well-intended energies, and sometimes they're not. Okay, just keep that in mind. They're biblical messages. Like I said, well, I repeat my message again. Keep it in mind that sometimes there are negative energies at work. Because honestly, Jamie, there's a lot of things in the Bible that do more harm than good to people nowadays. Okay, because they're outdated, antiquated, stoning people and things that those are not, those kind of judgments are not good for anyone. And so that's why I said use discernment. If you receive these messages and they could negatively affect the person that you're giving them to, perhaps they're not for you to share. Okay. That's what I got in my cards for you. All right. Hi, Tina. Hey, Shelby, just doing some stuff here. Okay. Glenna says, anything the universe needs me to know. If you would like a free reading tonight, please share out 3 times to public places. What does Glenna need to know? Yes, how is everyone? Tina wants to know. Okay, Tina, I'll put you on the list. Tomorrow I'll be live at about 7 p.m. to do spirit messages. They'll be $20 a piece. Tomorrow is Sunday. And then Monday night we'll do medical scans. It was an absolutely beautiful day, wasn't it? I had my door open all day. It was like 80 degrees, and I was just enjoying the spring weather. Very excited about spring. It was a long winter, it felt like anyway. It wasn't as cold as it was last year, but it definitely felt like a long winter. It really was. Okay, I feel like, are you in a relationship, Glenna? This might be about an ex if you're not in a relationship right now. I feel your ex had a lot of issues with jealousy and self-esteem. And this caused them to be very deceitful to you. They didn't trust you because they were jealous and had self-esteem issues. And I feel like this has caused perhaps some lingering issues in your mind about you. It almost feels like you have like PTSD from this person. Okay, it feels like it's like an ex-husband or something. It feels like a very abusive relationship. No trust, yes. Okay. And I feel like here that there's definitely I feel like this has caused some issue for you as far as trust is concerned. I feel like that as a result of the relationship you had with this man, it's almost like you've taken on part of his issue because it was a lot of projection. He projected a lot of stuff onto you, and then it's like you took it and it became a part of you. And I was hoping that maybe, just as an advisor here, a spiritual advisor, that maybe you could, it's almost like I want to say revisit yourself, who you were before that relationship, revisit the version of Glenna before you were traumatized by the actions of somebody else, and maybe do a little introspective searching on how that's changed you as a person. And maybe you can see that those issues are not really your issues. I mean, I understand that we do have to protect ourselves because we don't want to repeat the things that we've already been through in the past, but there comes a point where you have to really look and see what it is it's doing to you and your emotional happiness. Like this unwillingness to allow anybody in is really keeping you from living your best life, because having an open heart brings you the ability to experience joy and bliss, and having a closed heart keeps you from that. So perhaps you could just take a walk down memory lane and go visit pre relationship Glenna and see what it is that you've lost about yourself, what it is that you allowed that relationship to take from you. And maybe you can find the strength within yourself to reclaim her. You're older, you're wiser, you know what to look for. There's no reason to keep yourself locked away anymore. It's okay for you to say no, right? All right. Tina, did I do yours already? I don't think I did. That was spot on. I know I need to let that down. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. I think what we just needed somebody to tell us that it'll be okay if you do, and it will be. Those kind of relationships really, they really leave a really long lasting impression on person. I understand that. I truly, truly understand that. So putting yourself out there, and there's no reason to jump into something, but you can tiptoe into something. You know what I mean? You can at least allow yourself baby steps, so you can maybe just recognize the red flags and say no and walk tiptoe back out of it. You don't have to jump in head first and possibly knock yourself unconscious if there's no water in that pool, right? So just tiptoe, and that's okay. That's right. You can set boundaries. You're right. Absolutely right. Hi. There's a moth flying around here. Okay, last one. Tina. Tina. Oh man. Tina. Tina. Hello, Tina. We've got some family members coming through for you. Tina, did you by any chance lose a child, or is there a child that someone else has lost in your family? Hold on a second. I got a different message coming in. It feels like we are trying to find some stability in our home life for ourselves and our children. It looks like we are It's almost like we're finally reaching. I don't know if this is like Social Security or what, but it feels like we're getting some kind of financial stability. Your daughter lost a son at 2 months. Okay, I did get that message, so let me go back to that real quick. I feel like your daughter either already had another child or is going to have another child. And this official news will be happening here within the next couple of months. Okay, there's that. That's the one message I was receiving for you. And then the other one has something to do with like Social Security or like a monthly check that would give you some financial stability. Okay, Tina, you get SSDI. Okay. Feel like there's going to be a change with this for you. I almost feel like it's going to be like an increase almost. And I'm not sure if that's a national thing. I don't really follow what the government does as far as government programs. I remember hearing a couple months ago that they increased like food stamps for people or something like that. I don't know. Like I said, I don't have any kind of, I don't do any kind of government assistance myself or Social Security. So I don't really know, but it feels like there's going to be a change to the amount that you're getting. It feels like a good thing. Let me check. Is this a positive change? It might not be a positive change. Let me see. It's like it's going to increase, but then it's going to have like a cutoff date. You know, that's what it feels like to me. There's going to be like a temporary increase in the amount of money that you receive. And then it will stop. It's almost like that whole COVID relief stuff or something. It's like that. It's like a temporary increase. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, it's a temporary increase. I feel like it's going to be probably 6 months or something, and then it'll stop. So put the extra towards your house or whatever. Okay. I hope you all enjoyed your free readings tonight. I am available for private readings. PM me if you're interested. All right. If not, I will see you tomorrow night. Can you tell me if I should be concerned with the results I got yesterday? Debbie, here's what I want to say about this. Okay. Please pay attention to me for a moment. If I had to get any kind of tumor in the world, I would want it to be on something they could easily remove out of my body that would leave no lingering effects. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Do not worry about it. Okay. I love you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Until tomorrow, many blessings to you all.